Eating well and being around other people are important to a healthy life. However, for many seniors who are cooking for one because loved ones are gone or moved away, good nutrition and socialization are real challenges. Fortunately, there are opportunities for both through the Council on Aging of West Florida's Congregate Meal Program. Here to share details is Community Services Supervisor Myra Robinson. Myra, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me again, Jeff.
Well, I know you've got all kinds of stuff going on, and you're a very busy lady taking care of all these people and all these meal sites, so appreciate you being here. But let's start off with just what is a congregate meal site? That's kind of a odd term for maybe some of our viewers. What does that really mean?
Well, a congregate meal site is a centralized, warm, and welcoming environment where seniors can come and have socialization, and they can get other enrichment services such as nutrition, exercise, and play some of the favorite games that they enjoy.
So how many sites like this do we operate in the two-county area?
We have 16, spreading as far north as Beulah and Century, as far south as 57th Avenue, and over into Santa Rosa County as far west as Milton and Baghdad.
Great. So there's a certain time when the lunch is served, and then they're open early, stay open late for more activities. Is that correct?
That's correct. The standard hours for the meal sites are from 9:30 in the morning to 12:30 in the afternoon, and typically they serve between 11 and 11:15.
Well, sounds like a great opportunity.
Yeah.
Not have to cook, get to come enjoy a nice lunch and be with some people. So who's actually eligible to participate in this?
Well, an eligible candidate or a guest would be someone who's at least 60 years old and is just looking for an opportunity to come and have an outlet to get out of the home for a few hours and be among their peers and have an interaction with some folks that have a lot in common with them.
Yeah. Well, is there any cost for the meals?
For those that are qualified to participate, in the parameters that I just described before, It's great. But you don't necessarily have to be 60. You could come and have a meal and share with our members. You would just pay $3.50 for your meal for the day, as long as you make a reservation.
Well, a reservation is key, especially when you're trying to provide meals and be good stewards of resources.
There you go.
What about reservations?
Usually, if you will call the site manager the day before, she will make an arrangement for you to have your meal ready to go for you when you come the next day.
Well, are menus posted in advance so people can look and say, hey, I really want to make sure I go that day, I really like that, or how's that work?
The menus are posted. They're available to take home, if you come to the site and pick one up. And the site manager will go over it with you and make sure that all your favorites on what day that's going to be. And you just give a call to the site manager the day before or while you're there, and it'll be waiting on you when you get there the next day.
Well, how can people get these phone numbers for the site managers as well as the exact addresses and locations of the sites?
Well, it's available one of two ways. The guest is more than welcome to visit our website, which is www.coawfla.org, or they can call our offices in Pensacola at 432-1475.
Well, how many people typically, I know there's different sites and different locations, but it's a fairly good crowd, right?
Oh, we enjoy various sizes of groups and the different areas of town, and they range anywhere from 10 to 65 depending on where the congregate meal site is.
Well, that's great. Well, let's talk a little bit more about the socialization component and the recreational activities that Carolyn Merrill is responsible for. Tell us how that works.
Well, each site has various different activities ranging from games and different exercise programs and different things that we have found that are very enjoyable for those that come and participate. So all of them may not have exactly the same activities, but there's sure to be something going on that they'll definitely enjoy while they're visiting.
So they can come, like you said, most of them open around 9:30 and stay open, so they can come and do something before lunch or stay after, or
and stay
or
a little
do
while.
both, and
Sure.
just spend a whole nice part of the day.
Yeah.
What kind of feedback do you get from the people who participate, the guests? of the sites?
Well, being involved with all of the sites in both counties, I'm very fortunate to actually get a lot of personal interaction with the guests when they're there. So some of the responses that I've gotten are, it's a great way to have an outlet to just get out of the house, like just to have somewhere special to go. Their friends meet them there, and they make new friends while they're there. That hot meal that is served each day is something that they look forward to. And some of them actually even enjoy volunteering while they're there. So they actually have an active role in the site that they participate in.
So it's much more than just
Exactly.
But you said a nutritious meal. Tell us a little bit about the meals.
Well, the meals are nutritionally balanced by a licensed dietitian, and it is designed to be 1/3 of their required nutritional requirement for the day. And it ranges from some of their favorites to some of the things that they maybe never tried before, but they all have great response with the meal, and they're served with care.
So there is a set serving time, so if they aren't interested in the activities on a certain day, they do know exactly what time the meal will be served. That's correct.
Right.
But they do need to call and
make that reservation.
Make that reservation.
Right.
Well, that is just very, very, very important.
Mm-hmm.
So are you looking for any other sites? If any of our viewers out there have an idea?
As a matter of fact, we are looking to expand our services into the Gulf Breeze and Navarre area. So if there are any churches or community centers who are in operation that would be interested in being a host for the Council on Aging meal site, all they have to do is contact our office, and we certainly would love to entertain a conversation to see if that site would be a great place to have a meal site for our seniors in those two areas.
What type of facilities would they have to have on site? As far as, I'm sure a kitchen?
A kitchen, preferably an open area for a sit-down meal and room to move around in and things like that. But it doesn't take a whole lot, but just a welcome spirit and a great access for wheelchairs and things like that is usually very, very helpful. But, we would love to entertain, a conversation from any of those two areas. So it doesn't have to be a huge place, but it would be something that would be easy to find, easy to get in and out of, and that kind of thing. That would be very helpful for us.
Well, great. And I said, with 16 already all over Escambia and Santa Rosa County, you got a lot on your plate.
Exactly.
Just real quick before we go, remind our viewers the phone number of where they can find more information about locations and serving times. Well,
to find more information, you're more than welcome to visit our website, again, which is www.coawfla.org, or call our offices in Pensacola at 850-432-1475.
Well, thank you, Myra. I know it's a busy day ahead for you, and so we just really appreciate all you're doing, and thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.